Welcome to the business world of Rafeli Realty and Development Corporation. Rafeli Realty and Development Corporation was incorporated 24 years ago on April 5th, 1993. Our mission is to address the housing needs of Filipino families by providing them the best value for their money in all our company's housing projects. And our vision is to construct condominiums and townhouses that are very affordable in price, ideally located within the city, that requires minimal maintenance. Our people behind the founders, we have Mr. Eleuterio Eli Gardner, who was the chairman of the board of Rafeli Realty and the former OWA administrator. Also, we have Mr. Rafi Hernandez, now the chairman and the chief executive officer of RRDC, a progressive and dynamic real estate developer, Red Cross board member of Pasay chapter, a CPA, and president of the Rotary Club of Pasay. And of course, we have Miss Elaine Sweetie Gardiner, treasurer and director of Rafeli Realty, charter president of Rotary Club of Circuit Makati, member of Pasay Makati Realty Board, and a former radio and TV host. We are proud to present our completed and delivered projects. Our first project is the Chateauville 1, a subdivision and townhouse located at Better Living, Parañaque City. Followed by Chateauville 2, a 4-hectare subdivision project at Tanza, Cavite. And Las Colinas Townhomes, a subdivision housing project located at Bacoor, Cavite. All these 3 projects were delivered as scheduled. Also, all the inventories of these 3 projects were all sold out, where all the buyers were satisfied in the delivery of their units and their property titles. After 3 years of developing pocket-sized projects, Rafeli Realty started constructing townhouses and condominiums in prime Metro Manila areas such as Rosewood Mansion, located at Horseshoe Village, Quezon City. This is a high-end 3-level townhouse project. And Benrosi Suites, a 4-story low-rise condominium located at Pablo Ocampo Street, Malate, Manila. Both projects were sold out while it is still under construction. By this time, Rafeli Realty started developing bigger condominium projects such as Benrosi Plaza condominium with 72 unit inventories located at Doña Soledad Avenue, Parañaque City, and Benrosi 3 residences located at FB Harrison, Pasay City. Again, both projects were successful in selling all their inventories even before the completion of the project.
The latest Rafeli Realty project that was turned over is Benrosi 5 Makati, located at Camagong Street, San Antonio Village, Makati City, an elegant and a sellout project. Just for your information, the last 4 projects represented were named Benrosi. This is to honor the parents of our CEO, whose names were Benito and Resurrection.
This is the present status of 102 Plaza along Marcos Highway, Padre Hills, Antipolo City. Today, our latest flagship project is the previous Rafeli 102 commercial complex that will be transformed into this wonderful project. 102 Plaza, a commercial and residential condominium projects designed to enable people to have a decent home and commercial spaces for business at an affordable price with easy payment terms. We got the best location. It is flood-free with modern facilities and amenities and 24-hour security and a nearby police station. This scale model shows us another view of 102 Plaza. The historic groundbreaking of this flagship project of Rafeli Realty started 2 years ago. There will be 3 towers to be constructed on this site. Rafael Tower with a 7-story structure, Eli Tower, a 6-story condo, and Elaine Tower with a 7-story structure. 102 Plaza is ideally located along Marcus Highway. It has 24-hour transportation line, accessible to all public and private facilities, and 102 Plaza is a self-contained community, an excellent investment project, and a convenient place to live. With the construction and extension of LRT up to Masinag and eventually up to 102 Plaza and Cogeo, living and doing business here will be a lot easier. This master site development plan will show the 3 towers that will be constructed. All the ground floors are commercial spaces with a mezzanine, while the second floor will be for residential or office use, and the rest of the floors are all for residential use only. This artist perspective shows how our commercial mall will look like when it is completed and operational. The covered ground floor commercial mall has 2 main entrances coming from Marcus Highway. It has spacious walkways all around the mall and is equipped with air cooler systems for the shopper's delight. For all commercial space operators, there will be an excellent business zoning rules to ensure traffic for all types of business. And our lower ground commercial area will also have a direct access from Marcus Highway, as well as a stairway coming up and going down to the ground level mall. These commercial spaces will also be covered by the zoning guidelines. Eli Tower is now completed and operational. The ground floor plan of Eli Tower shows the details of the commercial spaces, and each unit shows a spiral staircase going to the mezzanine. The mezzanine floor will provide more spaces for the business operators. And now, we present to you the residential plan of Eli Tower from 2nd to 6th floor. The 2nd floor was designed and planned as an office residential mixed-use unit, and the rest of the floors are for residential use only. The design of all units were prepared as modular or typical studio units with an area of 18 square meters. In order to provide us a better understanding of these 2 floor plans, the first picture shows us a typical studio unit that can be converted into a 1-bedroom unit, and the other picture shows us that we can combine 2 studio units and convert it into 2-bedroom units. This picture shows us the Elaine Tower building perspective plan. Elaine Tower is now in full blast construction. This first picture shows us the artist's perspective of Elaine Tower corridor when completed, and this second picture shows us the artist's perspective of the commercial units when completed and operational.
This is the lower ground floor plan for Elaine Tower. It shows the details of the commercial spaces.
This ground floor plan shows us the details of the commercial spaces, and each unit shows the spiral staircase going to the mezzanine. And this mezzanine floor plan shows us the additional floor spaces for the business operators.
Our parking spaces are located in the 2nd floor of Elaine Tower. These covered parking spaces are for sale.
And now we present to you the typical 3rd to 7th floor plans of Elaine Tower. The 3rd floor plan was designed and planned as an office/residential mixed-use unit. And for the 4th to 7th floor plans are for residential use only. The design of all units were prepared as modular or typical studio units with an area of 20.95 square meters. In order to provide us a better understanding of these 2 floor plans, the first picture shows us a typical studio unit that can be converted into a 1-bedroom unit, and the other picture shows us that we can combine 2 studio units and convert it into a 2-bedroom unit. This roof deck plan shows the multi-purpose area and the drying cages for the residences. These actual pictures shown here are the lobby, multi-purpose and landscape rooftop garden, children's playground, swimming pool, and promenade located at the rooftop of our existing Eli Tower. Some of the facilities and amenities shown here will most likely be placed at Elaine and Rafael Towers, including closed drying cages. In addition, our multi-purpose hall will be Wi-Fi ready. There will also be a badminton court and drying area at the rooftop. These sample computation shows us how reasonable, how affordable our prices are, and how flexible our terms of payment. Can you imagine that our price for residential units is only 49,000 pesos per square meter, and yet it is still not a pre-selling price because our Eli Tower is now completed and our Elaine Tower is now under construction. Our studio or one-bedroom unit will cost you 980,000 pesos only, and our two-bedroom units will cost you only 2 million. The down payment is 20%, which is payable in 18 months, zero interest. And the balance can be financed through Pag-ibig, bank, or from our in-house financing of 5, 7, or 10 years to pay. You got the best deal in this kind of financing arrangement. While our commercial spaces are selling at 68,900 pesos per square meter, and the down payment is only 24%. Before we end our presentation, let us show you first the reservation agreement form, which is available from your sales agent, now seated beside you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation.